Welcome to Henry County Public Schools Family Connect. I'm Monica Hatchett and I'm glad to be with you today. I'm also excited to share with you some information about one of our important community partners for Henry County Public Schools students and families. Today we're talking with members of our United Way, local Martinsville and Henry County United Way. It's your 80th anniversary, which is really exciting. So this year's campaign is adding $80 to their total so that they can commemorate that 80th year. Today I have with me Acting Campaign Director Francis Stegall and our campaign coordinator for this year, Drew Ingram. Francis, tell us, what is the United Way?
Well, we address our community's immediate needs for community impact investments while reinforcing our framework of income, education, and health to help assist in those long pressing needs in those areas.
All right, so if I'm a member of the community and I want to get involved in some way, there are actually lots of ways that United Way is part of the lives of the students in our area and their families. Can you tell us about some of the initiatives that are in place that involve local families?
Well, our premier initiative that involves children is our Smart Beginnings initiative. It is an initiative that prepares children to be ready for school by the time they enter kindergarten. We work with child care providers in our community to improve the quality of their child care. And we also go out into promising neighborhoods where resources are at a very minimum, if at all, and take resources to those communities to help get the children ready. We do screenings for children before they go to school so that not only are they ready for school as far as a reading level and education, but they're ready healthy as well. One of the biggest programs that we have in the Smart Beginnings initiative is our Dolly Parton Imagination Library. For $27 a year, you can sponsor a child to get a book every month delivered to their home. It's age appropriate, and they can receive a book from birth to age 5. We have grants that also help us do that, so it's not solely based on individual donors, but we certainly do appreciate those. Currently, we have approximately 1,700 children that receive a book every month, and we have 1,000 children who have already aged out of the program since we started.
And that's so exciting because children love to read. They love to interact with a book either by themselves or with their families, and our students practice that every day at school. But they also really like to get that in the mail.
Yes,
Kids
they love
to
getting
get
it in the
mail.
mail and having it addressed to them. It's not addressed to their parents, it's addressed to them.
So they're getting a gift every month, which
Yes.
is really exciting. For us, it's huge because we know that they're coming to kindergarten. They're ready to read. A few weeks ago, we had reading specialists on, and they were talking about the important things that students need to know, like how to hold a book and how to read from left to right and which page is the first page. So that helps to get them all off on the right foot. Additionally, our older students really also benefit in a great deal of ways from United Way and from being involved in United Way, not just as volunteers, which our students do periodically throughout the year, but there are other initiatives that benefit our students and their families. Can you tell me a little bit about Dollars and Cents Reality Fair?
Well, the Dollars and Cents Reality Fair is just that. We bring in all the high school seniors every year, and they go through a fair type setup, and it enables them to choose their chosen career, what kind of house they want, what kind of extras they want based on their salary. They go through all the picking and choosing and decision making, and they come back at the end of the program and they say, whew, maybe I can't take 3 vacations this year. So it helps them make good, sound financial decisions out in the real world. So it really is a reality check when they realize, I don't need that top of the line phone. I can do with something a little less. So But all area high school students go through that, high school seniors, every year.
And it's such a benefit for those students, but additionally for the adults who volunteer.
It is.
Because we're able to talk with students about their choices and the decisions that they might make. You know, you might say that you can do without a car so that you can afford something else, but you also have to consider that a 20-mile walk to work is probably a really long way, and what time might you have to leave, right? So having those realistic discussions and talking about our own experiences as adults is also very helpful for us to offer perspective for the students involved. United Way also helps families and local workers in several companies by offering financial stability options, some opportunities for making sure that as adults we're making wise financial decisions. Can you tell us a little bit about those programs?
One of our main programs for workplace is financial capabilities in the workplace, and we go into the workplace, depending on when the company wants us to come in. Most of the time it's during their lunch break. We go in and we teach just simple budgeting processes. If they want more in depth, we can do longer classes on an after work schedule, but we find that the lunch break, we have them there, they're a captive audience, and we can work with them to help them create a budget and to make better financial decisions with what they have and to live within their means.
Which is not only helping the family right now, but also making good model sense for the students as they grow and observe that in their families as well. We're going to take a break, but when we come back from the break, I want to talk about Day of Action, which is the big initiative for United Way this week. Day of Action kicks off the official start of United Way's campaign for the year. And every year United Way runs a campaign in the community so that they can raise money. We're going to talk about what that money goes for in the community, Henry County and Martinsville. And what I'm really most excited to say is not only are some of the projects that volunteers will complete on Day of Action benefiting our schools, which is a great bonus for us, but we have students who are going out to volunteer as well, which is really exciting to see them get involved with members of the community and donate time and work towards things that need to happen in our community. So join us when we come back from the break so that we can hear more about how we can get involved.
Sign up for pharmacy text alerts today. It's a simple, easy way to refill your prescription. Simply go online and register at www.refillrx.com or download the app to your smartphone. Getting your prescriptions just got easier at Family Pharmacy in Stanleytown, serving our community since 1996.
At Southern Virginia Properties, you will receive friendly, reliable service for all your real estate needs.
I really appreciated the patience and the time that Missy took with me and the flexibility into going to various houses, as well as being friendly and courteous and very professional.
I chose Marlene as Southern Virginia Properties, an excellent company, very professional. I wouldn't deal with anybody else.
Thank you. Car wash.
All American Auto Spa on Virginia Avenue in Collinsville. And don't forget, the Pet Wash is open 24/7.
If you're looking for the best selection of trucks and SUVs in the area at a price that cannot be beat, then log on to autosbynelson.com and search our entire inventory right from your own home. We have the names you want: Ford, Mazda, Chevy, Subaru, Toyota, Honda, and more. All makes, all models from every lot. Competitively priced and ready to move. Search our entire inventory right from your mobile device. You can even schedule a service appointment or apply for financing, all at autosbynelson.com.
You're watching BTW 2021, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville.
My family and I and our staff would like to say thank you for the last 20 years of being able to serve you. If you're having any back problems, neck problems, headaches, we'd like to help you. I'm here Monday through Friday to serve you. Give our office a call. 632-3334. If you're ready to stop the pain, call Hill Chiropractic Center, 1141 Memorial Boulevard.
I'm Danae Thompson, a pharmacist here at Chatham Family Pharmacy, where we have a full range of prescription and non-prescription products, nationally certified pharmacy technicians, and can offer you friendly service with a minimal wait and the lowest prices in the area. We offer compliance packaging, free delivery up to 10 miles, and are conveniently located on Highway 29 in Tight Squeeze Plaza. So stop by and find out how we can help you and your family be healthy at Chatham Family Pharmacy.
Bingo! Family fun for everyone. Fontaine Rueton Bingo every Tuesday night. Win cash prizes. Doors open at 5:30. Games start at 7. Visit Fontaine Rueton Club online or on social media for updates, prize amounts, and more. Proceeds benefit our community, scholarships, and local school children. Fontaine Rueton Club, 1903 Joseph Martin Highway, Martinsville.
Clarence's Steakhouse is more than just a steakhouse. We have breakfast, lunch specials 7 days a week with dine-in and carry-out orders. We have served our community for over 45 years, and we treat every customer just like family. So whether you want a fresh-cut steak or all-you-can-eat fish every Friday night at Clarence's, just stop by and be part of the Clarence's family. Clarence's Steakhouse is located at 6636 Greensboro Road in Ridgeway.
Welcome back to Family Connect. Today we're talking with volunteers and staff members from the local United Way. And as you may be aware, the campaign has begun or is officially about to begin with Friday's Day of Action. Drew, your campaign coordinator, tell us a little bit about what happens on Day of Action and how we can get involved.
Well, first of all, we'll start out that morning, the 8th, with a breakfast at the Heritage Conference and Event Center in Stanleytown. And after that breakfast, volunteers from all over the community will go out to complete what we call our Day of Action projects. We have 28 projects and drives, and 7 of them are with Henry County Schools. There are volunteer opportunities for 175 individuals, including Bassett High School students. Some of those projects include painting fences, painting picnic tables, landscaping, cleaning up stuff, cleaning up offices, spreading gravel, cutting bushes, things like that.
So not always light work, but always very beneficial work for those who receive it and also those who perform those duties. Day of Action is the kickoff to the campaign, which is essentially a fund drive, and the funds go largely to our community. And actually, our United Way boasts one of the largest return to community investments from their campaign of most organizations in our area.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about the organizations that benefit from the campaign and maybe how our community sees those dollars returned to them.
Yeah, some of the organizations that we help benefit with the money we raise are the American Red Cross, Boys and Girls Club, Grace Network, Salvation Army, even some of the rescue squads. We're going to raise, well, our goal is to raise $780, $80 representing our 80th year in business, and we're currently at $133,000 or 19%. We have an operating overhead cost that are kept at a minimum of 10%, and 99 cents of every dollar raised stays in our community.
Which is fantastic return on your investment if you want to make sure that your dollar stays local and that you're benefiting your friends and neighbors by the donations that you give, whether they are monetary or volunteering, like on days like Day of Action. Additionally, throughout the year, United Way provides other volunteer opportunities for students and their families. Day of Reading is an exciting day where students can go out and read to small groups or even large groups of other children, which is beneficial and supports one of the initiatives that Smart Beginnings promotes, which is the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, providing books to children. But maybe as a donor in the community, I don't always know exactly how my dollar might be used, or maybe I don't have a lot to give. How do I know how my dollar might benefit somebody locally? Francis, you mentioned earlier that Dolly Parton Imagination Library gives a child a book a month for a whole year for $27, and that is in partnership with grant money. But how else can I find out how my dollars will be used?
The dollars that we raise are part of what we call a community impact investment process. Agencies, any nonprofit that has their 501c3 can now apply during the open grant period, as long as their program that they are wishing to fund meets the criteria of education, income, and healthy living. It used to be we just had partner agencies. Now it's open up to everyone. Those applications are vetted by a group of 15 to 20 volunteers, not the United Way staff. It is volunteers. They vet those organizations and those grant applications and then recommend to the board how the funds should be spent. Each year, the allocation process begins in January and it ends in March, so that they can begin their new funding periods. But anytime full disclosure, anytime you want to know where the dollars go, we do have the information in our office or on our website as to what agencies we funded in the past. And like Drew said, we have a number of agencies that we fund each year. We were happy to bring on 3 new agencies this year because of our new process, so we feel that we're reaching even more people in the community that way.
And I think Martinsville and Henry County would agree. There are a lot of benefits to being partnered with the United Way in the activities and the ventures that are supported that way. As a donor, one of the great things I can do is go to the United Way's website, and I can look at all of the information that you mentioned, but I can also find out how my dollars will work. At the bottom of the United Way's website, there is what I consider a really fun tool. The impact calculator can tell me exactly what my money might go towards.
Right.
Maybe I'm not a donor who can give $1,000. Maybe I can't even give $100 or $50. Maybe I have $10 to give. One of the great things is I can go to the website and put that into the impact calculator, and when I click that orange button, I see that my $10 can actually do way more than I might have originally thought. For example, $10 given to the local United Way will, as the website says, provide 1 money management class for someone, which is an excellent benefit for them as they work for financial stability. It might provide 5 days of after-school programs for a local student, which is a huge assistance to families who might need that after-school care for their child. It provides 3 meals for a family of 4. We don't think about $10 being able to do that much, but through those partnership dollars that you all have and provide with your agencies, we're able to support families in that way. Another really important way that that $10 could be used is to provide 2 days of shelter for an abused woman. So there are lots of ways that money can be used. As a donor, I can decide that as well. I can designate my dollars in the donation, which is also very freeing and liberating to know as I'm deciding how I want my money to go. So one of the great things about United Way from our perspective in the school system is that not only do you do things to support us, you give us lots of choices.
Right. And a lot of people think that $10 is not much, but when you add a whole lot of $10 up together, it makes a big difference.
It does make a big difference. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk with Francis and Drew just a little bit more about the campaign that's coming up for United Way, how it benefits our community, and what we can do to help.
When it comes to something as important as your home's electrical work, call on your friends at Shively Electric Company. We're proud to have been serving this community for over 40 years. We're the people that you greet at the grocery store, we're the people that you worship with at church, and then we're the people that have fun at local community events. We've been here with you from day one. We'll be here with you when you need us. So for all of your electrical needs, call on your friends at Shively Electric Company.
Hearing healthcare has changed forever. Life as you know it will never be the same. An all-new approach will let you hear 30% better in difficult environments with all-new patented technologies working in harmony with your brain. This new technology has created less effort, more recall, and a better ability to understand in difficult environments. This truly changes everything. Call us today for more information on these new technologies. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Come on down to Los Norteños, right next to the Dutch Inn. Great food, great prices, and you're always guaranteed to have a good time. So come on down to Los Norteños, next to the Dutch Inn.
There are many reasons to choose Monroe Muffler Brake and Service for all of your car's maintenance, repair, and tire needs. We work on your schedule with convenient evening, Saturday, and even Sunday hours. We've earned our customers' trust with over 50 years of guaranteed quality service. And one more popular reason is Monroe's Oil Change and More for only $19.99. Plus, we'll rotate your tires, check tire pressure, and inspect your brakes for free. Trust Monroe to keep your car and your family safe. For dealer quality service for less, it's Monroe Muffler Brake and Service.
Hi, my name is Ronald Bennett.
Hi, I'm Jordan Bailey.
Hello, my name is Stan Legas.
And welcome to Family Pharmacy. We're located on 58 West outside of Danville at the Brownsville Station. Over the past 3 years, I'd like to thank you for your business and your support. And in the next years to come, we look forward to helping you and serving you in the future. Please stop by and let us take care of all your pharmacy needs, or you can give us a call at 434-685-1509.
You're watching Family Connect, a program of Henry County Public Schools. Today we've been talking with staff and volunteers from the local United Way about the programs that they provide for students and their families and the things that we can do to get involved. Before we close out our show today with them, I'd like to offer you some reminders and important announcements for families. If you are the family member of a high school student, he or she should have received an interim by email this week. It's time already to check in on how our students are doing, see what their grades look like, talk to them about ways that we can support them. If your family did not receive that email notification, you need to contact your child's high school. And middle schools and elementary schools will be seeing those in the next couple of weeks. So be sure that you're checking your email regularly to get those updates from school so that you have important information like your students' grades. If you have not already completed your InfoSnap updates to provide the school system important safety information for your child, such as his or her allergies, who should pick that student up every day, what bus they ride, all of those forms that you would normally complete at the beginning of the school year. Remember, they are now online and automated. Those need to be completed. Providing your email address and current contact information is also part of that form. That's the best way to make sure that you get things like your students' interim reports and report cards. So make sure that you contact your school's guidance department today if you have not already done that. Coming up on September 6th, it's National Read a Book Day. If you don't have plans during the day and you're available, we have several elementary schools that would enjoy having you come to read with our students. If you're interested in doing that, you can contact our offices at 634-4700 and plan to join a group of students to read a book on National Read a Book Day. Finally, our last announcement for today, the Bassett High School junior class invites you to join them at the Bassett Heritage Festival on September 9th. They will be painting and providing kindness rocks for you to hide around the community. If you remember, they were with us a few weeks ago and talked about the project that is now nationwide known, and we are doing that here in our community. So come join the junior class of Bassett High School, paint your own kindness rock, and hide that for a community member to find. Before we close today, we just want to get some final thoughts from our friends at the United Way. Francis, you're the acting campaign director. Drew, you're the campaign coordinator. Campaign is a big time of year for United Way. It's what makes the United Way able to do all of the great things they do all year long. What does our community need to know about this year's United Way campaign and how we can get involved?
Yeah, so our goal again is $700,080, and I ask all of you to please consider giving some money to the United Way, because many people in this community are impacted by the services that we help fund. Approximately 13,000 in the last few years have been served by agencies that we help grant money to. That's about 20% of our population in this area. So many of you may have even used some of these services, or you know somebody who has. So we just ask that you, again, consider giving some money to the United Way.
And Francis, what is probably the most important need for our community right now?
It is the basic needs of good education, being financially sound so that you can be a viable leader for your family, and to have a healthy living situation. All three of those work hand in hand, and the agencies that we fund really work hard to provide good quality services to enable the children and the adults in our community to live a good, healthy life.
We appreciate the partnership that we have with United Way, the volunteer opportunities that are extended to our students through being involved in Day of Action and Day of Reading. If you're interested in volunteering on the upcoming Day of Action this Friday, you need to contact the United Way offices really quickly. There are very few projects left, so they will find a place for you to plug in to help the community this week, and hopefully to engage so that you can continue to help them in the future. Thank you for joining us today. We hope that everyone has a safe evening, weekend, and we hope to see you next week.
Papa's Pizzeria Italian Restaurant in Bassett is now serving fresh brick oven pizzas every Saturday night. Stop by and enjoy our large outside patio with live music and karaoke with a great family atmosphere. Don't forget about our Friday and Sunday lunch buffets every week at Papa's. Papa's Pizza is located 4288 Ferrystone Park Highway in Bassett. Stop by or give us a call at 276-629-6992.
Hi, I'm John. I'm the pharmacist here at Rocky Mount Family Pharmacy. We'd like to invite you to come visit us and get all your prescription needs and healthcare needs filled here. We save you money on your prescriptions. We offer free delivery. We offer a family atmosphere, and we treat you like family. We're located in the Schul Shopping Center on Route 40 West, like you're going to Ferrum here in Rocky Mount. That's 1165 Franklin Street. And our phone number is 489-5400, and that's area code 540. Come see us today.
Reasons to choose quality in Dutch Inn. Newly renovated banquet rooms, affordable catering, hotel, restaurant, and lounge all at one facility. Call now and make reservations for our banquet room for birthdays, anniversaries, family reunions, weddings, retirement parties, weekly business meetings, and more. The Dutch Inn Lunch Buffet, Monday through Friday from 11 till 2. Don't forget about the Build Your Own Omelet Bar every Saturday and Sunday morning. Dutch Inn, 2360 Virginia Avenue. Reservation 647-3721.
It's the summer clearance event at Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. For a limited time, get our lowest price on all models. And we're paying you to come test drive a new vehicle. You'll get $1 for every mile you drive from your home to the dealership. Drive a new Ram truck and you'll save up to $13,000. Or drive home a new Cherokee and save up to $6,000. Plus, get our exclusive warranty forever on all our vehicles. Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Martinsville, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road. Also, shop with us online at theblueridgeway.com.
If you're looking